Alright, so I thought I'd give y'all an update, or let y'all in on a little bit. So after my workout that I posted, that ended up being 3 hours. I only planned to do like an hour and a half. And I said, you know, I'm not going to forget you guys. I'm going to get some clips and throw it in there just so y'all know, yeah, you know, even if I'm in a 4x4 box, I'm going to find a way to work out. It ended up being a 3-hour workout because when I went to look at the footage, I didn't change the camera angle. And so all my shadow boxing didn't get captured properly. So I was like, well, I could just do the workout bits, you know, and I could post that, but I was like, you know, I already did it, and might as well go a little harder. So I ended up working out all over again to a full-blown sweat, so I could shadow box, because the last thing I want to do is shadow box cold, and then I throw a kick, and because I wasn't warmed up, if I didn't throw the kick properly enough, I pull something. So it ended up being a 3-hour workout. So for my recovery, I didn't take any protein yesterday, but I usually do a full scoop of protein. I do some creatine in there for the muscle recovery. Throughout high school, I was a big stick on myself. I didn't do protein. Coaches were trying to get me to do protein. I was just naturally strong. By the time I graduated high school, I was well into the 1200 club. And that's cumulative weights lifted between bench, clean, squat, deadlift. I was well over 1200 pounds. I think when I got into the 1200 club, I was maybe 16 going on 17. And then I didn't do a max out my senior year or anything like that. So I knew I was well into it, definitely got way stronger. But that was without doing any supplements or anything like that. Just eating every day, getting sleep, working out, stretching. Now, you know, I don't go as hard like that in the weight room, but I still do workouts that put me in a predicament to where my recovery is as if I'm doing workouts that would put me in a, you know, a compromised state. So like yesterday, I didn't even want to get out of bed, sore from the neck down. And I don't know if people say, well, you hear people say, the older you get, the harder it is to do certain things. I don't believe that's the case. What I'm starting to see is that the older you get, the more of an output you have. But because of that increased output, you have an increased need for recovery. So now I do a lot of protein, creatine supplements. Today I did a double scoop. I'll give y'all a look at what I got. I use 1UP protein. 1UP protein is definitely, I like it so far. I like how it treats my body. I like the flavors they got too. It's pretty good. Like you seen earlier, keep a lot of water. And then recovery portions, and then again, lots of sleep. The days, you know, I love getting up doing work, but sometimes the biggest win you can have is by letting the day win you. There's a lot of wisdom in that. So yeah, I'll give y'all a little clip of proteins I got. But yeah, today I did 2 scoops. I did 2 full scoops because I missed yesterday. I was super sore. I didn't do any stretching. I just wanted to sleep. I just ate and slept yesterday. So yeah, I did 2 scoops of protein, 1 scoop of creatine. But after today, I'm going back to 1 scoop of protein, 1 scoop of creatine. And sometimes I mix it up, but it all equals out to 1 full scoop. I just like the combination of flavors here and there.
Tree fell last night. It was a nice little rainstorm. It don't look thick, but trust me, this is thick stuff right here. Got my axes out. I'm gonna debranch and then I'm gonna chop down. But it's a nice little project. Definitely should put on some weight. It should be good. This is where hedge clippers would be nice.
hedge clippers? I'm gonna have to buy a pair of hedge clippers. Alright, so I'm getting ready to use my mall splitter. I've been using my axe. That's been doing all the work. It's really been working best. For this type of thing, the axe is what's best for the job. Because it's horizontal cutting of the tree. The mall splitter is more for vertical cut. I just want to get some work in, build some more muscle, tire myself out a bit. I might start alternating back and forth, but as you can see, the tree length was a lot further out. It was actually towards the edge of the frame of the picture. We'll chop that down. A lot of that is vines that you see, all vines. I need a pair of hedge clippers. I just broke the one I had. They weren't strong enough for the amount of force I had to apply. And the blades didn't break. I broke the handle. The handles weren't made strong enough for the job. So yeah, I'm getting ready to use the mall splitter. That is, I believe, a 6-pounder. You know, get some more swings. I gotta be careful because where I'm working at, like over there, it's more soil sediment. This side, it's more rock base. So I gotta actually try my best to hit, especially when I'm tired. The last thing I want to do is slam into the ground and hurt myself with all the shock. I already started a little bit, but only you can see. That's the best camera angle you want to do. I ain't gonna lie, this is pretty fun. It's work. For all the people in the north, I got kicked out battles wise. I knew what I was getting into. I've been down south plenty of times already, so I already knew what I was getting into. But for those that don't know, you know, you're tired with your job, say you'd rather go farm, do a whole lot of other stuff, man. Careful what you ask for. It's a lot more work than people think. An office job is a lot nicer than being out in the woods and in the wilderness. It's a lot nicer. And everything has its perks and benefits, but everything also has its cons and pitfalls. I hope you can hear me. I don't know if you're in a vlog mic or in a headphones. I'll figure all that out. Hopefully I can get this piece to fall off. The mall splitter is a sharp axe. It's more blunt compared to the axe. Lighter too, which is why it's for horizontal cuts, so you can actually swing. If the tree was still standing, I had to chop it down. This is more for swinging, not so much wall. That's the name. Thin. This right here probably weighs anywhere from about 35 to 50 pounds. Swollen right now. I'm working one-man show. I'm grateful that the tree is not as thick as my arms. If that was any thicker, I'd be here all day. I probably wouldn't even have that piece chopped down. I'd still be swinging at the first part. That's when a chainsaw is necessary. Hope y'all could hear me though.
So this is the final product. After I was done, I got all the vines cleared out the way. I left that bit of the log tree there. That way I can have something to work out with. That little bit of the trunk right there arguably weighs about, from what I can feel from it, 315, 350 pounds. All depends on the day, I guess. I cleared some of the vines off it, but yeah, final product, I think I did good.